Here comes Levine, picked up by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's stripped. Here comes Holmgren for OKC.
Got numbers, got to get back.
Isaac Okoro is easy to get behind, isn't he?
Yes, he is, because he works. He's a hard worker, and you can already see he's worked on his offensive game.
Ty Jerome is checked in. Karis LeVert saves it, but picked up by the Thunder, and a nice play by Jerome. Whoa!
I always liked him like this.
Cavaliers trail by a dozen. That's knocked away from LeVert. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the basket. He puts it up and in. Former EuroLeague MVP making his NBA debut tonight. He did not play Wednesday in the Thunder's victory in Chicago as that Mitchell pass intended for Strus goes awry. They were down 10 at the half. They battled back here in this third quarter as Mitchell works his way to the paint. He had it knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander in toward Jerome. Puts it up and puts it in. Niang, baseball's one ahead for LeVert. LeVert off to Mitchell. Mitchell into the forecourt, had it knocked away. And actually, Mitchell goes down. He's favoring a leg.
Jokic. Oh, nice poke away from behind. SGA.
That's good team defense.
There's Jalen Williams. Not going to be slowed down more than that.
So important to this Thunder team. Now we got Thompson and SGA. Another jump ball. That one's a lot cleaner.
Thunder avoided a turnover, too, on that play by retrieving that, controlling that tip, excuse me.
There is J-Dub on another drive, and he couldn't finish that lollipop layup. As Thompson dribbling it off with his knee, there's a Detroit turnover. There's a little bit too much speed there, but the Thunder defense so far has totally contained Duran. And there's another Detroit turnover as the Thunder defense starting to crank it up.
On the edge, working against J-Dub. Lost the handle a little bit loose with it, calling for a foul. Won't get it, and in transition, SGA. Bounce pass to Giddey. Man. On the wing, Williamson. Ryan signed his contract a little over a week ago. The defense by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what I expect.
It just took a second. There's Zion. Dort stays with him. Dyson Daniels got peeled clean by SGA.
And it's leading to a lot of good open looks.
Tap pass and a sidestep three for Dort, the high archer. And he had an excellent look. Back the other way we go. Murray had his pass deflected. Let's go the other way. There is Jalen Williams. There it is.
You got the floor wide open now because you got all three-point shooters on the floor. Well, then that's pretty much at any time. It's going to be off the leg or toe of Karis LeVert. That was not a called play, just a reacting play.
Garland throws it away into the arms of Shai. Sprinting up the floor.
He's trying to get something going offensively here. As Herter is looking for Sabonis, another turnover, and this is where this guy's so dangerous.
Been the physicality of this game on both sides.
Sasha Vezenkov on the floor for Mike Brown. His first action since that second Houston game.
Shaking and baking on Holmgren. Fires, couldn't connect. Nurkic, because he wanted to bounce the ball.
He continues to improve his game as well. Mark Dagnall would like to see more out of Josh Giddey and to start this game as well. The in-season tournament for the Oklahoma City Thunder, that they do not win tonight, they cannot advance to the knockout rounds. Spurs have 3 games remaining, so they're well in it.
Well, that's Spurs or Oklahoma City basketball. Force turnovers and turn it into points at the other end.
Another turnover. Micic leaves it again.
Crunch time is a great watch. If you want to follow all the games on a night, that's the way to do it.
Another Spurs turnover. Gilgeous-Alexander going right at Sohan.
Rarely, I can't even remember one.
Wembanyama up top. The pass was too low. Got to go higher with the 7'4" guy. Giddey, fake pass, then gives it up for Holmgren. In total points, 3rd in field goal percentage, 2nd in three-point percentage, and Gilgeous-Alexander takes advantage of another Spurs turnover.
And he's as good a below-the-rim finisher as anybody I've seen since the great Rod Strickland.
High praise. Another Spurs turnover.
Obviously struggling with his shot, but getting in the paint where he is so effective, guys.
Turnover. Here's Wiggins trying to drive it, a poke away by SGA. Another turnover for the Warriors. Wallace.
I think fans are enjoying it. I think as we get closer and closer to the elimination game, there'll be a great deal of excitement to see who wins.
From three-point land. They're more in rhythm this game. Kuminga telegraphed that, and Kuminga played him well, but Podziemski diving on the deck, and he's going to get a jump ball.
Well, Matisse is an artist. Defensively, he knows how to read stuff.
Kamara ahead to Skylar Mays. That bounce pass just didn't come up in time for him. Up the floor, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to Williams, to Wiggins, the shooter. And he scores. Aaron Wiggins coming off the bench.
And the Thunder starting to put together some victories in different ways.
This is really showing a lot of respect for the game. Josh put that ball where no one else could get it. Butt check. I mean, very few guys can catch that ball like that on the fly with one hand.
He's told his teammates just throw it up there. Now the speed.
As he is looking dominant right now.
What a third quarter. Dangerous pass. Shai able to save it from going out of bounds.
Inside, Gobert, off the front of the iron. 100%. Anderson, the poke away from behind, and it's things like that, by the way.
Good defender, too, as you mentioned. Unique to OKC. Other teams do it, too. Is they set a lot of those guard screens, though. SGA is there again. Shai turning it over, trying to get it to Naz Reid.
With 6 out of his first 7. Christie got down low. Now he's tied up, and Shai, just too much strength, ripped it away. It's a 3-on-1. SGA is going to keep it himself, go right at Reeves, and bank it home.
Here's Luka against Lou Dort. Lost the ball. Picked up on the move. Transition opportunity, and the Euro step. Oh, Gilgeous-Alexander missed it. Saved it by Lou Dort. Okay. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just missed a free throw a moment ago, the first of those 2. Going into that trip to the free throw line, Shai had made a three-pointer by Jalen Williams, made at the other end of the floor a moment ago. And a steal here by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the league leader.
Yeah, I was worried for him for a second there.
Oh, Shai with another steal. And it's a 2-on-none, and unselfishly, and Hardy ends up getting back and committing a foul. Luka, Curry, Lively, Lawson have played the whole fourth quarter. Oh no, steal, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jared Jones Jr. getting back, but Gilgeous-Alexander scores.
Allow him to see if he can get off offensively.
Actually, I think they probably put up the wrong number on the foul there. I think that's Wiggins driving there, not Wallace, is able to score.
And here's the big key for the Rockets tonight. You talk about Dylan Brooks not having a foul. That was a big focus of playing physical without fouling, and the Rockets have taken heed to what Coach Udoka's asked.
Bad pass there. Gilgeous-Alexander read it easily and then gallops to the rim for the layup. Stumbles and literally basically hands it right to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's called a violation.
Sneaks baseline, had it blocked, I believe. Holmgren another one, and then Smith turns it over. It's a really good Oklahoma City defense, too. Poked away, great hands by Gilgeous-Alexander. And this goes back to the days that OKC was in Seattle. The Rockets have dominated the all-time series in Houston, quite the opposite, in favor of this Thunder franchise, whether it's been in Seattle or in Oklahoma City over the years.
Excellent look. That's the second one here in the first quarter. And Curry had it taken away by Dort. On the other end, he'll have the easy dunk on another Golden State turnover.
They did a good job of dancing with the basketball until he got the shot he wanted.
And that miscommunication between Saric and Kuminga. Continue to build over the course of the 82-game stretch. Curry back in, lost it. SGA just took it right from him. SGA's going to take it at Saric, lay it up and in. Another tight one. 2-point game, another turnover. Boy, SGA yet again creating the advantage up ahead, Isaiah Joe, and we are tied at 103. And SGA read it the entire time. Curry's pass, another turnover. Joe spots up looking for another one. can't get it. Holmgren, the putback plus the foul. Here's Usman Jang getting that valuable time down at the G League. And there's another deflection. SGA's been doing it all season long.
He's got some offense back there, too.
When you look at Jalen Williams, he's just 22. Jet Holmgren, 21. SGA, 25. Takes it the other end. That'll be an easy capitalization off another Utah turnover. As Abaji kept out of the lane, and there's another Utah turnover. He got caught in the air. It's 3-on-1. Shai once again off the pass. Josh Giddey.
Oh, nice time. De'Aaron decides to pull it down, leads to a turnover. Kings first, Shai, left hand. Egan didn't want to pick up that third. Here comes Fox. Lee. Loses control. That's 11 turnovers.
Got to get Murray and Reggie Jackson cranked up. They've only gotten 8 points so far. And a good play by Gilgeous-Alexander knocking away from Murray. Nuggets trying to hang on here. Late game. And it's taken away from Porter. Just got to be tighter on the ball.
Tillman trying to cut it across the baseline. It got picked off by SGA. So the Thunder's lead back up to 8 points. There's another steal. Cason Wallace is going to ship it up. SGA, nobody going to slow him down. He's got the 2.
Steal, Gilliard, and saves it, but there's no Grizzly in the area. Gilgeous-Alexander sets up a wide open Lou Dort for 3. He puts it in.
Play with some big house money here in the second half. That speed game.
And Rich Williams off the turnover, so unselfish, gives it up to his teammate who is right on his hip. One of the reasons why the Thunder built out a double-digit lead.
Well, he's making them pay the price for the slow rotation coming out of there. As Harden loses the basketball again.
Thunder fled by as many as 14. Harden making his move on the rookie, and this time the Thunder strip it away with a turnover. Harden had it taken away on the turnover. Wallace up ahead, dishes it off. Wiggins in transition, and the Harden turnover leads to the easy 2.
Couldn't really get a whole lot of leverage off that scoreboard, so that deficit still sitting at 17.
Oh, Shai just punched it away from Tice. Now he's got the step, and Tice. See Kenrich Williams and Davis banging in there is a strip. Might have been a strip from SGA. And so it's Dort trying to get up on LeBron James. The switch with SGA. There's a turnover. SGA punched it away. Dort driving. And LeBron just completely took him out. And just not enough to slow down the Lakers offense in critical situations, as Isaiah Joe will take it the other end. And he's got 2.
You talk about playing efficient basketball. Nice little steal there by SGA, sparking another opportunity off turnovers.
Did you say SGA steal? Kenrich Williams!
My goodness, the speed and accuracy. How about this? Poking the ball away. You're going to get that one to Isaiah Joe.
So SGA into double digits with 12. That's 6 quick points. Thanks to the 2 threes. And now Shai steps in, took it away from Randall. One-on-one with Brunson. Brunson with the strip, out of bounds. These 3 defensive players right up on him. DiVincenzo looking for another 3. Can't connect. Randall. And the punch away there from Josh Giddey, forcing the turnover.
7 turnovers. Oklahoma City very good at that. Murray. And the Nuggets with their 8th turnover. Yeah, and DeAndre Jordan.
Not a lot in the paint either, is there? Another turnover.
Long pass, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice play coming out of the timeout. And there's a nice turnover on Jaylen Brown. He can get really loose with the basketball.
And there's a steal by SGA. Bounce pass inside to Joe. Thinks otherwise. Finds the cutting SGA.
Okay.
Well done, partner.
Okay.
Somebody did their research.
Nah, I just had 2 candidates. It was either him or Steven Adams.
SGA is on the floor. 12th rebound secured by Kuz. And SGA gets in there and gets a steal. #1 steal.
What a star to build around, too, to have these guys around him over time.
Oh, there he is, the league steal leader. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just swiping it from Jovic and attacking on the other end for the score. And
former high school teammate Chet Holmgren, no good from 3. Goes right into the arms of Suggs, and Suggs just had his pocket picked by SGA. 2 in a row. Oh, and that intercepted pass right into the hands of SGA.
He's such a terrific defender, folks. Just about as lethal as his offense is.
And he got Suggs off the ground yet again. Shai from the block puts it up. Another assist. Wagner, miscommunication with Anthony. They tried the alley-oop.
Yeah, and they're only shooting like 28% now from 3. You know, the Lakers, you mentioned it, 41.5% as they turn it over. They've shot at least 50% in 4 straight games. Chet, offensive foul. That's his 3rd.
You know, they did a marvelous job rolling the dice and finding players, much like what the Jazz are trying to do with Simone.
And another anticipation, another deflection, and a steal. Giddey behind the back just floats it the other end. SGA dumps it off. J-Dub looking for space.
Tap away by Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's that 3-point shot by Jeremy Grant. He missed everything. Shot clock didn't reset. And the anticipation and the steal. SGA is going to go right by Brogdon.
They were able to get Brogdon this time.
And Shai going right into attack mode. Left hand no good. Battling with Reef. And it's Wiggins taking it away. Wiggins tried that no-look pass. There's a collision. So the Blazers lead. And Simons tried to send that pass over to the corner. Instead, went right under the rim. Giddey on the hit-ahead pass. Nicely done. Not drawing the charges nearly the same rate. Simons, good deflection. SGA once again got the hand in there. Ships it up ahead. Wiggins behind everybody. In stride. Puts it down. Holmgren to defend. Brogdon. The lob up top. Got sniffed out. SGA intercepts. And it's the Thunder once again pulling it out in the 4th quarter for the 3rd consecutive game, 5th time, thanks to the game winner from Jalen Williams.
And the lead is back up to 13 for the first place Thunder, tied with Minnesota for that spot. SGA with the steal and Wesley with the board. 90 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Spurs down by 22. Collins posts it up. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
Leap in.
They're going to have to double. They're going to have to double.
Clear out. Nice pass, but it's taken away for another. Yeah, they got the deflection again.
B.I. and Zion have 444 free throws combined. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has 392.
It is taken away from behind by Gilgeous-Alexander.
83-72. Here's a swipe, though, by Gilgeous-Alexander. Jalen Duren and Jaden Ivey down there with him. And he somehow scores after a miss. He tapped it in.
But very, very nice work from Perry.
You've never owned a little red Corvette, have you?
By no means.
Oh, good steal here.
When the lights are on and the ball tips off, though, he turns into an incredibly intense competitor with really impressive intangibles, guys.
All right, out of the timeout, there's the turnover, and it leads to the dunk on the other end. And a nice steal on the backside. Boy, SGA loves that anticipation. He's got a front court player on him, spinning away from Gordon that time on the turnaround.
The Nuggets in a real difficult position.
Mark Daigneault very effusive in how the Thunder were able to handle that congested month of January.
Took some charges, got some blocks, hit a 3. And continue to steal that basketball.
Boy, they're getting in the...
Steal and a block. That's tied for the 2nd most in the NBA this season. And most of SGA steals are happening in help side. He's reading and anticipating plays, but the blocks, that's the result of his on-ball.
And that's been one of the biggest problems for Charlotte defensively in the season. Their on-ball defense. As Shai anticipating that, steps right in front, goes behind his back, and it sets up Wallace.
Jalen Brunson has, certainly you know, he's deserving of it as the Knicks have won 9 straight.
And he is such a big part of the success that they have had. Drives in and left it well short. Up ahead, it's Berry. This time Shai got back and a deflection forces the steal and a turnover. Quickly back in the game. Barnes has been completely invisible here in the fourth quarter. In overtime, Shai with the steal. On the deflection, able to keep it from going out of bounds.
And that's what you can hope for when you're the road team. You want to stay close. And, you know, Jazz have to be aware of that because that guy right there is not tired.
Hunter will be looking forward to getting him post All-Star break. 2 new additions. There's a steal. Nicely done. SGA just took it away from Davion Mitchell. Goes the other end.
Williams will defend. Suggs on top. Switch on D. Fultz into Banchero. Knocked away the long reach by Franz Wagner.
I think these next possessions are very, very important. You know, Magic were down a little bit. Now they're down by 6. See if they can shorten this lead. Bad pass.
When they need to be, and they're speeding this game up when they need to be as well. And that's one way to do it.
Shamit turns the basketball over.
Really gave him the keys. He's got 7. He's shooting almost 55% from the floor this year, a career high. Brooks turns it over. Now Şengün has Joe defending him. Not a great pass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. My goodness. Teams get 120 against them. They've only won 1 time all year. They have to defend. They have to limit teams from scoring to have a chance to win. That's just how this team is this season.
Scoring and assists for players that were not drafted. Smith misses on a turnaround. Nice elevation. Thompson had it partially blocked by Williams.
He's the NBA steals leader for a reason, and Isaiah Joe takes advantage of that turnover.
The activity of his hands on the catch from Kevin Durant was awesome.
Beal turns it over again. The Suns giving the ball away. Williams retrieves it. Williams inside. Got it knocked away by Durant. And look what I found, says Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 22. And there's number 31 leading the break now. And his pass picked off, intended for Durant.
Really distributed in the first quarter against Denver. Was in on just about every basket. They throw it away again.
That was an ugly possession.
Wasn't it though? Oh, look at this move by Austin. He's underneath, he's in all kinds of traffic and turns it over again. 6 Laker turnovers in 6 minutes and another. Such composure.
That's because of Shai.
Yeah, literally. Turnover again. 5th turnover for Reeves. 5 of them. Holmgren's there behind the back. Score it. Timeout. Ooh, AD got tangled up.
Yeah.
Thought he was fouled. Look at Shai. Over to Gordon. Hayward blows the layup. It's going to be finished that time.
Thunder have led by as many as 16. They got out to a great start, leading the Blazers by a 17-6 count. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander give him a steal as he takes it from Grant. Lead pass to Giddey into the lane.
Got it right back. Drive, stripped, Holmgren finally rips it away for the turnover.
That was definitely a raindrop.
Going from the skies, Cason Wallace off the turnover. Joe looking for 2 in a row. And he's got the first points here in the third quarter. But Mike, we were talking uncharacteristic first half for Oklahoma City when he got 8 turnovers and 9 assists.
Gafford with the rebound. Well, we'll see how the Mavericks go without Luka Doncic tonight. They have not won a road game without Doncic this year. As Josh Giddey, strong finish. 4 of those are offensive rebounds. Kyrie Irving saw the mismatch, and Gilgeous-Alexander stripped it out of his hands.
Sensabaugh was stripped. SGA should get credit with a steal. Dort steps into it from deep. A little bit in that second quarter, 22 points. Utah went +7. So much of it is trying to pick up the pace of the game. There's a turnover, and you like that.
number 2 in the NBA. Deontay George trying to dig that ball out, picked up, turn it over. Sexton gets back with Hendricks.
In that little mid-range area.
George wildly inside, tried to shovel it down to Walker.
Jontay Porter for the Raptors in, and a tough pass intended for Grady. The other way, Lou Dort misses, scooped up Williams. And they decided to essentially go small. Look at the lineup here, right? Turnover, SGA, spinning, and the bank shot is good.
And continue to cut, because the team, they will pass the ball.
Brown looking for Olynyk, and there's a turnover. Raptors, since the first quarter, 9 turnovers, leading to a dozen points.
That mid-range game, he's been doing more of that this season than at any point of his career.
Yeah, he's done a great job. I mean, his effective field goal percentage, it's a career high, but it's not so much the three-point shot, 37%. It's knocking down the mid-range jumpers.
Oh, Giddy. Neither one of them. You wouldn't know it watching it tonight.
And give some credit to the defense. I mean, again, a lot of misses for the Bucks, makeable. As Giannis loses it down in the post. Well, the one thing about Shai, you want to force him left, but you can't allow him just to waltz to the basket going left. You got to give him a little bit more resistance than that. Uh-oh.
And here they come, another turnover force. This is how they feast.
And take it away. Post entry. It'll be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for Giddey's finish.
And they waited until the most crucial time of the game to put Lou Dort on Zion.
Good passing. Man, they let it go. No foul.
Mentioned their prowess behind the arc, 39%. Now another steal. This guy leads the league in that category.
He grabbed his leg. He's still down now on the other end. Inside, layup is good.
Murray under duress finds the open man. That's Barnes. Stripped. Thunder seek a stop up 5. On the give and go, Ellis throws it away as Holmgren forced it. Shai is on it.